Hello, dear viewers. This is Obscura Atlas. Imagine this. Boston, January 15, 1919. Just after midday, a deep rumble rolls through the north end. Moments later, a wall of molasses barrels down the streets, thick, dark, fast. People try to run. Many can't. And in minutes, a neighborhood is changed forever. The tank belonged to Purity Distilling, part of U.S. Industrial Alcohol. It stood roughly 50 feet tall and held about 2.3 million gallons of molasses waiting to be piped across the harbor. At around 12:30 p.m., the tank burst. Witnesses heard a sound like gunfire as rivets popped, and then the street went dark as the wave, up to about 25 feet high, raced close to 35 miles an hour. Buildings buckled. Horses, wagons, and people were swept away. Why did it move so fast and kill so many? Partly physics. Molasses is heavy. In a mass that large, it behaves like a battering ram, then like quicksand. And partly timing. Boston had been freezing. Then suddenly, the temperature jumped above 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Fresh, warm molasses had just been pumped into the colder tank, adding stress. When the steel gave way, there was nothing to slow the surge. Askamatters.digital.org. By the time the streets fell silent, 21 people were dead, roughly 150 injured. A firehouse was shoved off its foundation. Rescuers fought through knee-deep syrup. Cleanup took months, and old-timers swore you could smell molasses for years on hot days. Then came the question, who was responsible? More than 100 lawsuits followed. After a 6-year investigation, a special auditor ruled the company was at fault. The tank simply wasn't strong enough. Settlements totaled nearly $1 million, huge money at the time. The disaster didn't just stain the streets, it changed the rules. Cities tightened building codes, and states expanded professional engineering licensure, requiring certified experts to sign off on designs that affect public safety. In other words, a sticky wave forced a modern city to build smarter. Today, if you stand in Langone Park, you're standing where the tank once stood. The concrete base still lies beneath the field, marked by memory and ground-penetrating scans. The Great Molasses Flood remains a strange, sobering lesson. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, and sometimes tragedy writes the safety code. Subscribe for more forgotten stories that shape the world.